Jungle Boy, welcome to the show. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you? How's everything going with you?
Great. Today has just been the perfect day. When I was lying in my bed waiting to do this interview, it was so comfortable. Oh, it's been such a great day.
Oh, well, I'm glad to hear, man. Hopefully it keeps going well.
I want to say a huge thank you to you for taking the time to come on my show. It means the world to me. I mean, I climbed a tree to have you on my show. So thank you so
I saw that.
much.
I was scrolling through my Twitter one day and I saw the video of you up in the tree and I knew right then I sent the text. I was like, I got to get on this guy's show. So thank you for having me, man. That was cool.
I have to. You're one of my favorite wrestlers in all of AEW.
Oh, thank you. I try.
Almost all of the whole wrestling promotion industry.
Oh, wow. That's high praise. I appreciate it.
I love your wrestling.
Thank you. I give it my best. I try and keep people excited. I do what I can.
When you fought the Young Bucks and Adam Cole, that was one of the most intense matches ever.
Yeah, are you talking about the pay-per-view one, the street fight?
Full Gear, yeah.
Yeah, that was we wrestled them twice. We did one at the Grand Slam a little bit earlier in the year, and we lost that one, which was kind of a bummer. But the street fight was really special to me in a lot of ways. It's just anytime something's on pay-per-view, it's way more amplified and kind of bigger than a regular show. And
They make the good guys win.
Yeah. And at that time I was good friends with Christian and Luchasaurus, obviously my best friend. So it was cool for all of us to share that moment together on such a big stage.
You deserve it.
Thank you, man.
Before we lay a snare trap on some wrestling questions, I would like to play a game of Steven Gets to Know Jungle Boy. Are you ready to play?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, I hope that you are ready because this is the toughest question that you will have today. So make sure your thinking cap is on. Are you ready?
Oh, no. I guess so. We'll see.
Okay. Here we go.
Okay.
What is your favorite color?
My favorite color is actually yellow.
Oh, that was really surprising to me.
What did you think it was going to be?
Green or something?
Green, yeah. I mean, I like green. Yellow kind of turns into green at a certain point. So, yeah, I've always liked yellow. I don't know. It's a happy color. It's cool. Bananas are yellow.
Well, I must say, when Luchasaurus turned on you,
yes,
I was so mad.
Yeah, a lot of people were. I think it was actually, I spent a lot of time with Christian, obviously, in the time that we were friends, and I learned a lot about the way he thinks and the way he works. And that's a guy who always thinks he's one step ahead of everybody. So I knew as soon as this happened, as soon as he turned on me, I needed to be two steps ahead of him. And so I talked to Luchasaurus, I discussed it, and I knew Christian would be thinking this guy's going to come kill me. But I said, here's the thing, dude. I know that you could beat him up day one, but I need you to save that for me because nobody is going to beat him up before I do. So we came up with this little plan. We kind of tricked him and we kept him right where we needed to have him until I got back. And I think it worked out pretty well because I think people were kind of surprised on the other side too when it was revealed.
I was so happy that you made up the plan. Like,
Yeah.
I thought Jurassic Express was done. And I'm like,
no, we still got some in the tank.
But before I get to the next question, I want to show you some things that I brought in the show.
Okay.
I'm saving the best thing for last. So I have this Anna J. Chase.
Oh my God, that's a rare one.
Yes, one of
Look at that.
5,000.
Oh my God. I don't even think
And
I have one of those.
so AEW is coming to Toronto in
Yes, I got to
October.
get my passport.
And I have something that needs to be signed from a particular wrestler.
Let me see.
The Chase variant of the Jurassic
Oh my.
Express
Oh, the
ringside speech.
Chase one. Those things are cool. I see those every now and again at signings. Those things are really neat. I would love to sign that. Let's work that out.
I may or may not bring every single Jungle Boy I have.
Go ahead.
Now you're a part of Jurassic Express and your tag team partner is immediately legitimately named Luchasaurus. What is your favorite type of dinosaur and why?
Oh, I feel like I'm a little dusty on my dinosaur knowledge. I feel like I only know the kind of basic ones everybody knows. I feel like a T-Rex is obviously the most popular. Maybe let's say a Stegosaurus. I just think those spikes on the back are cool. I think Luchasaurus might be like a quarter Stegosaurus. I'm not sure exactly. I need to look at his ancestry.com thing again.
Well, I know a lot about dinosaurs.
Do you?
Like I know a Dilophosaurus, a Compy, a Spinosaurus, because I have a brother that has a whole room full of dinosaurs and soldiers.
Do you really? So what's your favorite?
I'd say a Velociraptor. I like them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know those. Those are cool.
They
They're
stick
vicious.
in packs. They stick in packs, which makes them very smart. Because if you saw Jurassic Park, you would see that they defeated the Tyrannosaurus Rex and the Indominus Rex by sticking in a pack. So they're very smart and intelligent.
There's a good lesson there.
Always stick with your family and stick in packs so you don't.
Yes.
Very important lesson. What was your favorite cartoon TV/TV show to watch when you were growing up?
When I was growing up, my favorite cartoon was called Ed, Edd and Eddy. Have you seen that?
Yes, I loved that show. I loved it.
Yeah, it's a good one.
A jawbreaker.
Yes. And he had some. I remember one time he had some giant snail that he put in his mouth instead of a jawbreaker. There's funny stuff on there.
Did you see the episode where I don't really remember their names, but I think the big one is Ed.
Yes, the tall one I think is Ed.
Yeah.
I know Double D.
Did you see the episode where he got like angry because he had something in his sock and he was like sitting in the things and whoever bothered him like ran away because he got so mad at them?
That sounds familiar. It's been a while since I've seen it, but that sounds kind of familiar to me.
It's surprising that I know Ed, Edd and Eddy because most kids wouldn't.
Yeah, I was going to say at this point, it's probably a while ago, but that's cool. You've seen it.
Yeah. Do you have any TV shows
that I watch now?
Yeah, like now, back in the day, like.
I always really liked kind of like a Discovery Channel stuff. When I was really little, I loved the Crocodile Hunter. So I always thought that stuff was cool. There's a show called Deadliest Catch. I don't know if you've ever seen that, but it's about guys who go out in Alaska and they fish for crab, and it's pretty wild. They're on these huge boats with waves crashing on them and everything. So I don't know. Check it out if you're interested.
I will try to check it out. And I actually watched something familiar, except they're not just catching crabs. They're not catching anything. They just look for exotic animals.
Okay.
And sometimes they catch the rarest animals and they put them on their arm to show you the effects of the sting or the bite of the animal.
Oh, yeah. What is that one called?
Wilderness, like something, Coyote Wilderness or something.
Oh, yeah. That's where the guy like lets snakes bite him and stuff, right?
Yeah. And crocodiles.
That's crazy.
But there's also another one that's friends with that guy, and he's like a deep sea lover, aquatic person.
Oh, okay.
he teaches you how to stop sharks from biting you.
Okay,
And,
that's
and
good to know.
which what you do is you you don't put their mouth up, you don't push their nose up. You put your hand on top of their head and push yourself up. So they go under you.
Okay. Okay, well,
It's
I mean, hopefully I never have to use this information, but if I ever do, I'll shove its head down.
hopefully. I know I won't because I'm staying far away from the sea. Far.
Yeah, it's where do you live? Is there an ocean by you?
I live in Toronto.
Oh, Toronto, that's right.
Yeah.
I'm not good with my geography, but yeah, I'm looking forward to coming there. That'll be cool. I've never been before.
Hopefully, just hopefully I can go because I am gonna go crazy if I'm in an AEW event.
Yeah, I hope to see you there.
I hope to see you there.
We'll see what happens, but I'll try my best to be there.
All right. Now anyone who knows me knows I love to ask food questions, especially about snacks. What is your favorite snack?
Favorite snack? Let me think. I recently discovered, I guess this is a fruit, which could be a snack. I recently discovered, I thought I hated them my whole life, and then I somehow had one. I like kiwis a lot. And I thought for 20 years of my life, I thought I hated them, and I had one, and I thought, wow, this is probably actually my favorite fruit now. So that's kind of a new one for me.
I think it's because your taste buds change every couple years, 7 years.
Is that right?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
And so do your allergies.
Oh, I didn't know that. I don't think I'm allergic to anything, so hopefully it stays that way, but I guess we'll see.
I love when I'm not allergic to anything because then I can eat whatever I want.
Yes, that is fun. What do you like to eat?
What I like to eat is before I had a condition where my uvula, my punching bag at the back of my throat, was all the way down to the back of my throat.
Oh no!
So then they had to do surgery, and before all I used to eat was cheese and crackers and chicken-based foods. That's it.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
Wow, how was that?
It's better now, but yeah, it was good. It was pretty good.
All right. Well, so what's your favorite food? What's your absolute favorite thing?
My favorite meal to eat is either pizza or chicken fries and mozzarella sticks.
Oh, wow.
What is your sorry?
No, I was just saying that sounds good.
What is your favorite on the road meal and your favorite thing to eat at home?
On the road is tricky because a lot of times Luchasaurus and I, we have to fly from California to wherever we're going, which is pretty much the longest flight. Maybe people coming from Seattle, but we have way longer flights than everybody else. And a lot of times we land at 10 p.m., 11 p.m., so everything's kind of closed. So we end up eating a lot of burgers and kind of fast food or whatever. If we can ever get a nice steak or something, maybe that's nice on the road. At home, I don't eat it too often. Usually on my birthday, one of my favorite foods is lobster. Have you ever had it?
No, because we haven't tested me yet.
Oh, okay.
I might be allergic to seafood because my mom is allergic to all kinds of sea stuff.
Yeah, I think that's a somewhat common one. I used to have a friend who couldn't eat any shellfish.
One time my mom was eating at a daycare party.
Yeah.
She took tons that was used on the fish, ate.
Oh no.
And her face was swollen.
Oh my God, that's terrible. Well, maybe hold back then, but yeah, I like it.
What do you like to do in your spare
time? Right now or as a kid?
Both.
When I was a kid, I loved wrestling. So I would always go out on my trampoline, and I would get my little sister to come with me a lot, and I would try all these moves I saw on TV on her, until it got to be too much. And then my parents forced me to go learn to be a wrestler at wrestling school. Um, these days, what do I do? I like to swim. I have a diving board, so I like to do flips and dives off of that and stuff. I like to ride my bike around.
I love swimming and I love bike riding.
Yeah, they're great, man. They're probably two of the best things you can do, I'd say.
Uh, I'm actually going swimming tomorrow.
Are you?
Yeah, and I'm gonna do something similar to what you did with your sister.
Oh, yeah?
I'm gonna stand near the pool edge, and my friend's gonna come running. I'm gonna RKO him into the pool.
Yeah, you got to do it. That's a classic.
Right? My mom just gave me the death stare, but I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
I mean, don't get in trouble with your mom, but I'd say that's I've definitely been there before. So let me know how it goes.
Yep, I will. Maybe I can tell you all about it in a part 2, maybe.
That would be cool.
Before I ask my next question, I wanted to pass along my condolences on your dad passing away. He meant a lot to a lot of people, so I'm sorry for your loss. What is the best advice your dad gave you that you still use in your life today?
Well, thank you, man. I appreciate that. That's really sweet. I think the best advice that my dad gave me really wasn't about, I mean, I guess it applies to work, it applies to everything. He always used to tell my sister and I before he would drop us off to school, he said, the most important thing you can do is to be as nice as you can to as many people as you can. And I think that, whether it's work or just your life or whatever, I think it's just a good, kind of thing to live your life by. There's so much negativity out there. So many bad things happen all the time. It's just when you can, I think it's good to be positive and be nice to people because, everyone's going through stuff. And I'm not perfect. I definitely have people I don't like. But I try for the most part to just be as nice as I can to everyone.
Me too. But my mom kind of does something similar, except it's to always keep a smile on your face. Because she tells me the story of a man that was walking down the road and a little girl came and hugged him and smiled.
Yeah.
And waved. And that man was gonna end his life.
Yeah.
But that girl saved his life and saved him from not dying.
Yeah, it's important. There's I was saying there's so much kind of sad stuff out there in the world and people go through terrible things all the time. So I think if you can bring yourself to be happy and smile and be nice to people, it just makes everything better for everybody.
One thing I like to say to my brother, my younger one, is treat people the way you want to be treated.
Yes, that's an important one.
If you be nice to somebody, they'll be nice back to you.
Yeah, that's definitely. I think that's the golden rule. Maybe it's a good way to go.
What is one interesting thing about you that fans do not know? And do you have any hidden talents?
Do I have any hidden talents? Before I wanted to be I wanted to be a wrestler. That was the first thing I ever wanted to do. And then as I got older, I kind of didn't want to do that as much. I kind of got interested in the different things, and I got really into playing the guitar. And I made a little band with my friends, and then I just wanted to be a rock star. I didn't want to wrestle anymore. I wanted to play guitar in a band. And then I did that for a little while, and then, one thing led to another, and I kind of accidentally ended up falling back in love with wrestling. And then next thing I know, I'm here somehow, and this is my life, and this is my job. So it's worked out to be pretty cool. But yeah, playing guitar is something I can do, and I used to be really into it.
Thank God you fell in love with wrestling again, because I don't think I can live without Jungle Boy.
Oh, thank you, man.
I love I love reading graphic novels. What is one what was what your favorite book to read growing up? And if you could compare yourself to any fictional character, who would it be and why?
Hmm. Let me think for a minute. I went through a long phase where I really like graphic novels too. I kind of got into comic books after most people. I think had already been into them for a while. Um, I You're probably a little young for this, but there's this one called 300. It's been turned into a movie. It's cool. It kind of looks like a whole big painting. The thing. So I definitely like graphic novels too. That's cool. A fictional character. I'm trying to think.
Did I stump you?
Maybe I don't want to sound. It's hard. I don't know. It's hard to talk about yourself sometimes. I guess maybe I just rewatched all these movies recently, so I would like to think maybe Indiana Jones. I don't know if you've seen those movies, but
I
what
haven't
I
seen the
like
movies, but I've heard a lot about them and I've seen some clips.
what I like about those is he's a regular guy in a lot of ways, and especially in wrestling, getting into it. A big thing for me that a lot of people told me it wasn't going to work out was I'm not a huge guy. I'm like 5'10". Right now I weigh 160 pounds, and it was hard to get this heavy for me. But a lot of the guys around me, Luchasaurus, for example, he's like 6'5" and almost 300 pounds. A lot of these guys are enormous. Um, what I
My
like
mom's
about
like, my mom's like,
Yeah, it's crazy, dude, and it hurts. I got to get hit by all these dudes. What I like about Indiana Jones when I watch that is he's a normal sized guy, but he uses his mind and the tools around him and his environment to make things work for him. And he does a bunch of cool stuff. He has a bullwhip that's super cool. I don't have a whip, but
you,
that might be a good
I bet you
investment.
would like to run away from a boulder holding treasure.
Yes, I mean, as long as I didn't get squashed, I think that'd be pretty cool.
I was gonna say I would probably compare you to Spider-Man because he's like he could be in the jungle and you are like basically almost the real life Spider-Man.
Oh, thank you. That's a big compliment too. I I haven't seen the more recent Spider-Man movies. I watched them when I was a kid. I like that a lot. Those are some of the coolest video games. I don't know if you play video games at all, but the Spider-Man
Video.
games I've always thought were super cool.
I would say my two favorite Spider-Man movies ever to be released
Yeah.
were probably the newest one that just came out, Spider-Man Far From Home.
I
No Way Home,
I saw that one. I haven't seen the ones before that, but I saw that one.
and Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man 2011, him versus the Lizard because I'm a 2011 boy baby, and
Yeah.
I literally grew up with those movies.
Oh
So
yeah.
yeah,
I've not seen that one. I saw the original three, I think, with Tobey Maguire, and then I kind of stopped watching after that, but maybe I'll check them out.
definitely recommend the Andrew Garfield movies. They're really good.
Okay. I'll put those on my list.
The first one I would recommend is The Lizard.
Okay, the lizard.
If you could bring back any toy from the past and own it again today, what would it be? And if you, what would it be and why?
I'm trying to think. I was really into wrestling figures when I was a kid. I had a bunch of toys like you do. Um,
It's only one or 2,000.
you have how many?
It's only one or 2,000.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, there's a lot back there.
I we're actually um sorting them now, and
Oh yeah.
the app estimates it's all worth over $24,000 without any of these.
Oh my God. That is insane. I definitely didn't have that, but that is super cool. I remember I used to not wrestling toys. I used to do this with my dad and my sister a lot. There's this thing called a stomp rocket. And it's like a little foam kind of rocket that you put over a little hose, and there's an
Yep.
airbag, and you jump on it, and it shoots the rocket way up in the air. Um, it's kind of simple, but I had a lot of fun doing that when I was little, seeing how high I could get it to go.
Actually, I just did one with my brother of not even a few months back.
Oh, did you?
And it was from National Geographic for one of his presentations. Excuse me.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, they're fun. They're I didn't know they still had them, but they were cool.
I always tell my viewers to never give up and always be yourself. What is your favorite life saying and motto?
Hmm. These are good questions. These are stumping me left and right. Um,
Thank you.
Always be yourself. I mean, none are coming to my head immediately. You've stumped me real good. I'll just say about that. Always be yourself. I think so many people worry about what everybody else is doing, and being like everybody else and wanting to fit in and all that. And I get that, but I think the things that are so special in life are the things that make you unique and make you yourself. And I think instead of worrying so much about trying to hide those to be like everybody else, I think you should um, kind of accentuate them and be proud of that, because that's what makes you unique. That's what makes you who you are. And I think as of now, I'm going to go with yours. I think be yourself. That's a great one.
Thank you. Thank you. I have actually just came up with one. Always follow your dreams, because if you
Yeah.
don't, and no one tell you otherwise.
Yeah. I think that's important too. I think a lot of people um, don't really follow their dreams. Um, and, I've been very fortunate to be able to. I know it's harder for some people than others, but I think there's something really special to being able to do what you love to do and what you've always wanted to do. And I wish more people got the opportunity to do that. But I think if it's something that you're able to do, I think you should follow your dreams as far as you can.
I actually just came up with a question.
Okay.
If you can be a superhero,
Yes.
what would be your superhero name? And what superpowers would you have?
I mean, it seems like flying is the first choice, kind of. That just seems like it would be so cool.
Right? Because then you won't need to pay for planes.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be way better. I could just grab my bag and fly to work. Um, what would my name be? I don't know. Jack something. Um, I don't know. What would your choice be?
Uh, hmm. This is hard.
It is. You stumped
Because
yourself.
it's got to be something sketch, like very like catchy.
Oh, goodness.
Kiari Warrior,
What was it?
Kiari Warrior,
That would be
or
cool.
or um Mr. Russell, like
Mr. Wrestle. That is a ring to it. I'll keep thinking on it. I'll tumble that one around a little bit. If I ever learn to fly, I'm going to come to you and ask what my name should be.
yes. Well, guys, that is all the time that we have for today. I want to say a huge thank you to Jungle Boy for coming on my show today. It meant the world to me. Do you have any final words for my viewers, Jungle Boy?
Well, I want to thank you first for taking the time to have me on here, to reaching out. I thought that video was awesome. I love the passion and enthusiasm that you have for this, and it really, warms my heart to hear all these nice things you have to say and to know that you're enjoying the work that I'm doing, because that's what it's all about, really, at the end of the day. A thank you to all your subscribers and fans for watching and giving you this platform. And I'd like to come back on here someday. So I look forward to that.
Yes. Part two. Part two. Part
Part
two.
two.
And maybe between you and me, maybe part three.
We'll see how it goes. We'll see if I'm still alive by then. These guys are trying to kill me, hitting me with chairs and stuff.
I got your back. Christian
Thank
Cage.
you, dude. Yeah.
Bring it on, Christian.
Oh, yeah.
Christian has to come on my show so I can give him a piece of my mind.
Yeah, he's a dirtbag. You got to let him know.
Thank you again, Jungle Boy. I really hope that I can have you back on my show another day and meet you in Toronto. If you want to see more videos like this, guys, make sure to lay a Canadian Destroyer on that like button and a snare trap on that subscribe button. Until next time, guys, always remember to never give up and be yourself because no one else can be you. Bye, guys!